Hello ladies, hello gents, thank you all for being here today. My name is Mira Skender, and on today's video we are going to be talking about the things that people really don't always talk about, and these are the things that you need to take into consideration before getting into a relationship or before dating someone. If you think this is something that you're going to be interested in, definitely keep on watching.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings.
Welcome back. Let's just put this out there. Relationships are hard, and it takes a whole lot of work to make one work. The first thing that you need to take into consideration, the first question that you need to ask yourself before dating someone is, why do I want to date this person? Do I want to date this person because I want friends with benefits? Do I want to date this person because I have seen people on social media and they look so good together, so I want to have that kind of picture too? Do I want to date this person because I want a companion? Do I want to date this person because I feel lonely? Do I want to date this person because I see a future with them? You need to ask yourself that question. The reason why too many relationships fail nowadays is because people get out of relationships as quickly as a garden, and that is because they didn't put a whole lot of thought into it before getting into one. So you need to have a great foundation if you want to have a solid relationship with someone else. And the reason why you're asking yourself why is because from your why, you can determine a whole lot of things that are going to come after. Are you ready to define this relationship? Because when you already have the why you want to get into this relationship with this person, then you will be able to define it. But then, are you ready? Even though you're able to define it, are you ready to define this relationship? Because you see some people out there and you look at them and you know for a fact that these people are dating. But then you ask them and like you tell them, you guys look so good together. Are you guys dating? And they say, no, we are just a thing. Why do you want to be a thing with somebody? That is the reason why some people get into this all entanglement and situationships, because they did not define that relationship. Because if I am approaching a guy or if a guy is approaching me and we already know that we just want to be friends with benefits, then it is a win-win for everybody. There is no blame game down the line. If we know that we are getting into something serious, then we have already defined it. That is why you need to ask this other person. This video is for both men and women. It's not just specifically for men or specifically for women. So when you guys are on the same page, when you guys have defined what you guys are getting into, then a whole lot of issues that were supposed to arise down the line are eliminated. Because I know that I'm with you for this reason. You know that you're with me for this reason. And we both know the reason why we are dating each other. So the why is something that you really, really need to ask yourself before you think about dating somebody. The second thing that you need to take into consideration before dating someone is where you are right now. Where are you mentally? Where are you emotionally? Where are you even financially? Because if you don't know where you are right now, then you have no business dating somebody. You have to take a good look at yourself. You have to scrutinize your own self to be able to know that, okay, am I emotionally ready for a relationship? Am I emotionally ready to be with somebody else, to invite somebody into my space? Because you need to look and see is there anything that you have that you're carrying on? Is there any baggage that you're carrying that is going to be a cancer to this relationship that you're trying to get into? Ask yourself that question. And when you ask yourself that question, you'll be able to answer it. Because if you have a baggage, let me say, for example, one baggage that people carry around is like they're still thinking about their ex. If you're thinking about your ex, therefore you're not emotionally ready to be in a relationship. If you have some stuff that somebody had done to you before that you have not completely healed from, then you cannot get into a relationship with someone. Because when you start dating this other person, you take the things that this person has done to you in the past and you start putting it on them. It's going to feel like they are the ones who did that to you. Meanwhile, you know for a fact that they didn't do that to you. You're just transferring aggression because you did not take the time to heal yourself before getting into that relationship. If people start taking into consideration these things before dating, then we will have better relationships, we will have a better society, and there will be no commotion. Because right now, relationships are a mess. People don't take the time to define it. People just get into it and get out of it. You meet somebody at the club and you go home with that person. You meet somebody in the mall and you just give them your number. You meet somebody anywhere, and people do things without thinking. And by the time you even want to think that, oh, what did I get myself into? That relationship is already over. And then you get into another one without taking that time out, without finding out where you are. Because you need to be in the right frame of mind before you can date someone. You need to be mentally stable. You need to be emotionally stable. You need to get all those things in check before you think about dating somebody. If you really want love, right, the place to look for love is not out there. The place to look for love is within. Finding real love is not about finding the perfect person to complete us. It is about you wanting to work on yourself so that you can become who they deserve for you to be. So you cannot really meet this person and be like, oh, she's the one, or you meet this person and be like, oh, he's the one. You need to look within you. You need to have worked on yourself to a point where you know that you are the right person for this person. Not just them being right for you, but you being right for them as well. Just take a scenario and imagine a situation where a guy has worked on himself, right? And a lady has worked on herself, and they'll come together. Their relationship is going to be a masterpiece. If you're working on yourself on your own path, and I'm working on myself on my own path, and we come together and decide that we want to date each other and decide that we want to be in a relationship, that relationship is going to be a masterpiece. It's going to be unstoppable. So you need to take the time out to do that work on yourself. Another thing that you need to take into consideration before dating someone is you need to see how they behave, how they treat other people. How do they treat the waiter? How do they treat the janitor? Do they just treat somebody out of order because of who they are? How do they see people? How do they treat their siblings? How do they treat their parents? You need to see all those things before you're making that decision that you want to date this person, because you don't want to waste your time on somebody that you know down the line that you guys are going to break up anyways. Why invest in someone that you know within you that this person is not right for you? Because say for example, right, you meet this person that is so disrespectful. This person doesn't have any patience. This person talks rudely to other people, especially to the people that I just mentioned. But then they are so nice to you. That is just an act, because one day they will do that same thing that they're doing to these other people to you. Just wait, your time is coming, because that is who they are, right? They cannot be behaving to this other person this way and behaving to you this way just because it's you. There's nothing special about you. The only reason why they are doing that is because they want to get something out of you. So run. Those are the things that you take into consideration. Another thing is, people get into relationships and they're like, they want to change this person. Nobody changes for you. They change because they want to change. They change because they have attained that position in their life where they feel like, okay, these things that I've been doing in my past, I no longer want to do them anymore. A man will only change, or a woman will only change when they want to. You cannot make them change. These are the kind of things that people see and they feel like they can pray their way out of it. Nope, you cannot. Because before getting into a relationship, if you had seen that this is how they are, you need to accept that is who they are. If down the line they change, it is just a bonus. But then you cannot sit and be expecting that what you saw before getting in, you will no longer see them anymore. Those Egyptians are going to be there, you will see them. So you know how you made this guy, right? I don't know if you're a vanilla person or a chocolate person, but you look at this guy and he's dripping sauce. If you know me, you know I'm a chocolate kind of girl. You need to see my baby's daddy. He is dripping chocolate. Muriel, get a grip of yourself. So you see this guy, right? He is dripping. And you're like, oh my goodness, this guy is so fine. I just want to be with him. Get a chill pill, girl. I know this person. Develop a friendship with them before you start dating them. Or you see a guy who made this lady and she's figure 8, she's so beautiful, she has all this makeup on and she's looking perfect, and they're like, oh my god, this girl is so fine. Cool up, boy. Take a step back. Because when you're right in front of somebody and you're getting all these clouds and you're getting all these butterflies and stars, then you're not able to make the right decision for yourself. It doesn't matter how fine they look, it doesn't matter how much chocolate they're dripping or how much vanilla they're dripping. They might still have some baggage that you don't want to deal with. So you need to be able to look further, to dig deeper before getting yourself into dating this person or before getting yourself into a relationship with this person. So these are the things that if we as people, we do them before considering to date someone, relationships will be a whole lot better. And also you need to see how this person's mindset is, because mindset is key. There are some people that are very shallow, excuse me, but that is the truth. Some people are really shallow in such a way that you're talking to somebody and the way they respond, you're like, ooh, did you even go to school? Or do you even have common sense? So your mindset, the way you see things, your ideals are supposed to be on the same level with that person. Maybe the person may be wealthier than you are, but then your mindsets are the same. How do they see money? Is this person an overspender and you're an underspender? There are some people that are going to splurge and others, they don't like splurging. If that is a problem, then you don't have to get into that relationship with that person, because you will want A and you will want B, and there is no compromise in the middle. Then you start having friction. Then you're wasting your time with this person, because you need to be able to enjoy your relationship. You don't have to endure it. Many people, they just endure relationship just because for the sake of, I want to be in a relationship, I want to belong, I want to be dating. I don't want people to see me like I am a nobody. I don't want people to see me like I'm afraid. But no, take your time. Do your investigations. Be with this person, build a friendship with them. That way you can build on a solid rock. The last thing that you need to take into consideration before dating somebody is you need to ask yourself, do you even have the time for this person? Can you make time for them? You can look at this and feel like this is something trivial, but time is better than money. Because if you can't make time for this person, how else are you going to get to know them? If you can't make time for this person, how are you guys going to have conversations? How will you people get to know each other in such a way that you can be able to be in sync? You need to be able to make time for somebody before you even think of dating them, because in our world today, people are busy. People have too many things that they need to do with their lives. People have kids. People have all other things that is hindering them from meeting somebody. But then if you're already considering dating this person, you need to be sure that you can make time for them. And remember, whatever that you use to get someone, that is the same thing that you're going to use to keep them. So thank you for watching to this video. Please like, share, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, please follow me on Instagram, same name, Muriel Skender. Ciao, have a blessed day. Bye guys.